Hey, let me introduce myself. I'm Ingrida, the beauty blogger, the MEA, and a founder of the B.U.beauty. So I guess you're wondering why I started this brand instead of just, being a beauty blogger, the MEA, and using all the other brands. Few main reasons why I started B.U.beauty. By the way, if you don't know what B.U stands for, it literally stands for Be You. Be yourself. I wanted this brand to empower you, to make you feel better about yourself. I don't know about you guys, but I feel better when I wear makeup, and makeup tools is a very big part of it. As an MEA, if any of you are, you probably heard this many times, that you are just as good as your tools. So therefore, the makeup tools are very important. Alright, back to the beginning, why I started the B.U.beauty. Okay, now for those who don't know, I am big on being as eco-friendly as I possibly can. In this day of age, I think it's very important. One of the main reasons why I started this brand, I noticed with beauty industry, there's so much waste, especially as a blogger, because I review so many different brands and I have so much makeup and makeup tools and so on, and just the waste that comes from the beauty industry every year is mind-blowing. Surely this can be reduced, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do my best to try to stop this, or at least to contribute in stopping this massive problem. So therefore, B.U.beauty at the moment, at this day, to my knowledge, is the only makeup brush brand that doesn't use single-use plastic packaging. Mind-blowing, right? Because B.U.beauty is such a small brand. I own this brand. Everything you see being created by me from A to Z, that comes to the brush handle, the style, the bristles, the bristle size, the bristle shape, everything you can imagine being created from A to Z by me. So the pollution being so big and beauty industry producing such a massive amount of the waste, like single-use packaging. I don't know if you guys notice, every time you will get the new makeup brushes, it will be wrapped in this kind of sleeve, or the packaging itself would be plastic based. So therefore I designed this packaging, which is lush to keep on your vanity display or to keep your brushes in, because it's a keepsake box. You can keep it or you can recycle if you wish, as it says on the packaging, reuse or recycle me, whatever you prefer better. But the idea of creating this was so you can keep the box, because it's a proper solid box, as you can keep it. So this is one of the reasons of being eco-friendly. B.U.beauty doesn't use any single-use plastic in a production or in a packaging, in the products you get. The products arrive actually in the mailer box like this, like you see one behind me. There's no single-use plastic again, and the box is a keepsake if you wish. Back to the makeup brushes. So far we have the Essentials Eyes and the Essentials Face. So each box on the back has the explanation of what each brush is supposed to be used for. All the brushes being created for multi-purpose use, and the names on the brushes is purely for the guidance. If you are newer to the makeup and you don't really know what you're doing, so that's your guidance. If you are a makeup pro, I'm sure you know what you're doing, and you know that brushes are for multitasking. So just be creative, and what will you feel of that? All the B.U.beauty products are cruelty free, vegan friendly. We try to be, as I mentioned, as eco-friendly as we can. So the glues we use are eco-friendly. Materials that comes is from certified eco-friendly suppliers. So we try to be as good for the planet we live in as we can. All the brushes, as I mentioned, being created by me, all the sizes, the shapes of the bristles, as I wanted to do a set of brushes that could be used daily, plus I wanted all the brushes to be usable, and I believe all the brushes that are selected in these sets are. Let's start from the Essentials Eye set. Brushes we have in here is a crease blend, soft tapper design for effortless shaping using powder or cream shadows. So all the brushes, whether it's face or the eyes brushes, are specially created to blend both the creams and the powders. I also have extremely sensitive skin, so I made sure to use the bristles that are made using the best, newest technology that literally mimics real mink fur. And because it's synthetic bristles that we use, it doesn't harvest the bacteria that fur or hair bristles would. I'm not gonna talk much about the bacteria and so on because it's a little bit gross, but just a few examples what the harmful bacteria can do to you. Well, you can get the infections, whatever it's your eyes, You can get the breakouts and so many more things that I think let's just not talk about this, but if you want me to, let me know and I shall do that video. So the Essentials Eyes, the Universal Base Shadow Brush. It's a finely tapered bristles for buildable all over lid application. Once again, super soft, easy to use. The Precise Shadow, short and dense for maximum color pickup and even distribution. I actually like to use this brush for the lid application as well. The Eyeliner and Brows Brush creates straight cat eyes and designs across the lid, perfect for using with brow products for hair stroke looks. I also like, as you can see, using this brush to carve my eyebrows, to basically apply the concealer underneath the eyebrows. Works as a dream for that. The Precision Liner Brush creates crisp lines of liquid or gel eyeliners. Extremely easy to use. I like that it's a bit more stiff, it's not super soft. I especially created this with that idea because if it's super soft then it's a bit too bendy. If it's extremely stiff then it's too stiff, it's too hard to draw a precise line. So I think this is like a perfect medium. The Brow and Lash Spoolie is perfect for application of a mascara, separating lashes, or grooming brows. I mostly use this for grooming my brows, for applying the brow soap products. Precision Detail Brush. It's a tiny dome brush especially created for the most precise work around the eyes. Ideal for adding shimmer, highlighter in the tear duct area, applying liner on the lower lash line. So today for my makeup I use this brush for the inner eye corner highlighter and then as a brow arch highlighter. So the Essentials Eyes has 7 brushes. The Essentials Face now has 6 brushes. Once again, all created by me. The shape, the size of the bristles and so on, I thought it works the best. As I have super sensitive skin, there's a lot of brushes that I can't use by other brands because it irritates my skin too much because I have rosacea. Flathead Foundation Brush. It's feathers of bristles, perfect for seamlessly blending liquid and cream foundation. If you are still using the makeup sponge and you haven't tried this brush, I mean, what are you waiting for? Because this brush literally gives the nicest, smoothest, flawless looking application. If you think about it, makeup sponges creates more pollution because you need to replace it every few months. If you don't do that, you should, because of all the bacteria that can sit inside. You don't want that to touch your skin. Makeup brushes are way much easier to clean. It lasts longer. I mean, you can have the same brush for a good few years. You need to bin the sponge every few months. So just imagine how much waste you produce. So I use the foundation brush actually for the foundation and for the contour, you know, concealer and so on. Then I always go with the setting powder brush. So it's small tapered shape for precise application. The ultimate multi-purpose brush. Use the powders and cream products. Perfect for blending harsh lines and setting the powder product. Once again, as I mentioned, all the brushes can be used for creams and for powders. I personally use this brush for setting powder under my eyes and nose. Now the contour brush, I know I created this brush so I can't, you know, say, oh my god, this is amazing, but it truly is. This is the only contour brush I use. So a long bristle tapered brush made to produce a soft focus contour also works well as a setting or highlighter brush. All the brushes are multi-purpose. Don't just take it by the name on the brush, as the name on the brush is just for guidance if you're not really sure what you're doing with this brush. Blush brush. Tapered soft fluffy bristles crafted to pick up and apply just the perfect amount of product. This brush will define and contour your cheeks, flawlessly blending powder, blush or bronzer to complete your makeup look. This brush honestly is like a, you know, fluffy cloud. It's so super soft. The highlighter brush. So this highlighter brush is small and tapered with a precise tip, designed for the precision highlighting on the cheekbones and the brow bones to achieve a strobing effect. Perfect for using with the highlighter to achieve an illuminating glow or sculpt and contour face. Probably you, like me, used to use the fan brushes for the highlighter, and then you notice, probably just like me, that fan brush doesn't give this glass skin effect. This brush though, it does. I mean, you guys, look. It looks like I have applied the cream product highlighter, but no, it's a powder. It's just this brush makes it look like it's a cream or liquid. So another brush is the Precision Contour Brush. So this multi-purpose brush works well with creams and powders, perfect for the spot concealing, building coverage on the breakouts, nose contour, and even can be used as a base eyeshadow brush. I personally use this brush for my nose contour because it's just a perfect shape for that, you guys. All the brushes and all the B.U.beauty products are cruelty-free and vegan friendly. Materials that are being used to create that comes from sustainable suppliers, and all the packaging is 100% recyclable or reusable keepsake because, you know, it looks pretty on your vanity. So B.U.beauty as an Eco-Lux brand, we try, to be as eco-friendly as we can. Another thing, I got asked a lot why the brush sets has this price, because some of you said it's a bit, expensive. But just think for a second. If you check any other makeup brush brands, I don't want to mention their names, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Their prices are even higher than B.U.beauty's or around same level. Okay, now B.U.beauty's brushes, the quality is a top notch, and then I say that I really mean it because I created this for myself so I can use it myself, so the quality itself is top notch. As a small Eco-Lux brand, B.U.beauty doesn't produce everything in a big quantities, and this is a main reason why a price is not, super small, because when producing things in bigger quantity, obviously the cost per item is smaller rather than producing everything, in a small batches. As being a super small tiny brand, we produce everything in a small batches, and then when we notice that we're selling out, we do another small batch, and I think you get the idea. So that's another reason why the price is not super small, just because simply we couldn't afford to make it smaller because we wouldn't pay for our costs. Another reason why this price is because we don't use the cheapest materials as the plastic. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, creating all of this, I've been advised by so many people, just use a plastic, plastic is the best, plastic is the cheapest, just make money. I'm like, no, this is not what this brand is about. I wanna break the stigma that you need to use plastic for everything. So therefore, that's another reason why this price, because materials are not the cheapest what we use. So when you buy from well-known big brand that can afford to create their products in big batches, to order big batches and so on, and then they still use the plastic for the packaging, just think how cheap the product per product costs to them. Just think for a second. Okay, now let's come back to the beginning of this video. I said there's few reasons why I created this brand. So number one reason being that the beauty industry is producing far too much waste, especially the single-use plastic waste that, just comes off in a second and no one uses it and just ends up in our oceans and so on. Another major reason why I started this brand and created these products is that I have extremely sensitive skin, and I myself can use a lot of products by a lot of brands, whether it's makeup brushes or the makeup removing. So when it comes to makeup removing, we're in 2021, we're nearly in 2022, and if you're still using the makeup wipes, what are you doing? First of all, it's single use. You wipe your face, you bin it, it's gonna sit on our planet for forever, literally. It's extremely uneconomic if you think like you overpaying for that, because one pack includes like 25 wipes, and you can use one wipe only once. Usually you need to use probably 2 or 3 wipes to clean your makeup, so just think how much money you're losing. It's very harsh on your skin. I don't know if you noticed it, guys, but it's very harsh on your skin. I made a big mistake by using the makeup wipes on my skin because it just ruined my skin a lot, because I have rosacea. The one that I have has like a little white head. Every time I would use a makeup wipe, it would kind of remove this white heads, and then it would just go all worse, and my skin will go red and like inflamed, and it just wouldn't look pretty, and I wouldn't know what's happening and why my skin behaves like this. So then I found out about the reusable makeup removing wipes, and I thought, oh my god, this is amazing. I tried different brands and yet it felt too harsh on my skin, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna create one that is extremely soft and good for sensitive skin like mine. So I did. It took us quite a few trials to find a perfect one that would be sensitive skin friendly, and this one, you guys, I am absolutely sure you're gonna love it because it's softer than a cloud. Like, I'm not even joking. It's so super gentle on your skin, but yet is strong enough to remove even waterproof mascara without rubbing. So what is great about these reusable makeup wipes? One package includes 3 reusable makeup pads. As you see, super soft and fluffy. I went for a square shape, and you might be asking why square, why not round? Because you've probably seen round ones a lot. It's because it's easier to remove makeup from the inner eye corner, wherever it's highlight or anything. What's great about these reusable makeup removing pads is sensitive skin friendly, vegan, cruelty free, it's reusable, so therefore you can reuse the same item over and over again. Actually, each of these makeup removing pads can be used up to 500 times. So 500 times would equal for around a year and a half of usage if you use like everyday-ish. One package includes 3 pads, so that would be 4.5 years of usage. Just think for a second how much you save instead of buying makeup wipes when having just one this package, how much you save a planet because you're not binning makeup wipe after each use. This is gonna last you for 4.5 years at least. And another thing, all you need to do is to use a water. You just run under the water, squeeze the excess water out, and wipe your makeup. So therefore, you don't need any other makeup removing product whatsoever. So you save money once again. It's extremely economic for your pocket as well as being eco-friendly. I know 100% that when you'll get the chance to try this product, you will absolutely love it. Because honestly, you guys, it's my heart and soul in these products. Let me know if you have any questions about B.U.beauty products, how we created the brand, or anything like this, and I'll make sure to answer this. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, guys. Bye!